Hi guys, and welcome back to Watermite. Today we've got issue number 41 of Build the Eddie Stobart 1/12 scale, brought to you by Heartshep Partworks. And in today's issue we'll be doing the right rear tyre wheel, and if you remember from a previous issue, we will be doing assembling the wheel compartments together, and then obviously we'll be putting it in some water and then basically attaching it, making it into a double wheel. So very good. Unfortunately, oh dear, rest in peace Edward. Oh no, hate seeing funeral things. Oh, that's groovy, isn't it? Look at that. It's almost like X marks the spot. And then obviously next week is this, but remember that's already been filmed and back up again. Because as some of you know, I've had to refilm this, so I'm not going to go into detail why, but it is for the best. So yeah, so let's get started. So obviously this is the part that we got from last time. What we've got here is the wheel as well. I'm going to pop that in the water so that by the time we finish this we should be able to get that on. And as you can see, you've got 4 screw holes which are going to marry up with 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that's going to go basically on there like so. Next thing what we've got to do is we put some screws and we're going to screw this in. It's jam-packed today. You've got a surprise coming up at 7:30, and then after that there's you've got this coming up, then you've got the surprise at 7:30, and then at 10 o'clock there's another surprise. Yes, I'm not going into too detail, but I think some of you will be a bit pleased. So that's coming your way at 10 o'clock. So yeah, pretty good. And then we just screw that one in. As I said, why they didn't tell us to do this in the previous issue, I don't know, but this build we know likes to be stretched out. So okay, and we're just going to screw that in like that. Okay, so that's how that looks. Right, the next part what we need to do is obviously we need to put this into the tyre. Now the way they want you to do that is so that you see this little hole section, that's going to be facing us, as you can see in the diagram here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the water, we're going to get the tyre. I just need to grab a cloth and then we will be ready. So just bear with me a minute. Okay, just going to grab an old rag here and we'll get this out of the water. As you can see, it just basically supples it, so we'll just get that out of the water there. Once it's nice and cool, we don't need to use tweezers, but we'll just put that there like so. Okay, so go right the way in, get it all out the cracks. This is basically like an old painting brush, hence the white on it, but as you can see that's what we're looking like. And then what we need to do is basically, I think as you squeeze it, you know, if you squeeze it a bit, and then you can really, as long as you get, it's always the hardest bit when you get it right round to this bit, but if you sort of squeeze it as you're pushing it in, it will make it a lot easier. As you can see, it's gone on perfect. So as you can see, that's what the tyre looks. You can see it's overlapping slightly here, so I would sort of pinch it and then push it forward a bit, and that just, as if you're like trying to push it off the rim, and that will sort of like balance it out. So as you can see, all lovely jubbly, and that is what we're left with. Okay, so it's got Goodyear here and also Goodyear on the back of here. Right, so this is where the fun part comes in, because now what we've got to do is we get to line it up. So we basically get this wheel that we did from last time. This one feels a lot heavier compared to that one, but it's probably just an optic illusion. As you can see, we've got 1, 2 and 3 holes here. You want it so that this little notch part is facing inwards. So we're going to line it up. You might have to, you know, go round a bit to line it up a bit. So we try and do it so that you can see you've got 2 here. So if you try and line up them 2 first, as you can see, and then all holes line up. Okie dokie, so then we get to screw this in, as you can see, and that was all secured in tickety-boo. And then we'll screw this one in as well. And that's that one. And I'll just get the last screw. There's a bit of water on the tie, but that doesn't matter, that'll dry off. And screw this one in like that. Okay guys, so that is basically it. As you can see, it's all lovely and attached. I'm just going to go around again, make sure that's all lovely and tightened up. Tickety-boo. And there we go, that is our double wheel, and it feels so heavy. So that is that. As you can see, you've got your double wheel there, and that's this issue completed. So as you can see, a nice big double wheel. Now coming up next week, which will be Wednesday, we will be doing the rear left mudguard. Remember that we've already done that, so I'm talking in the future that's already happened. So 42 has already been done. So next week will be the issue with 43, and I'll just go and grab that so you guys can see. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll put this in our lovely binder first. Obviously that's 41, so we'll put that into here. It's very unusual because I don't normally keep magazines, but there's something about this build that I like. You know, I think it's just the, you know, what I tend to do is I keep them in the binders once I've read them and scanned them, because I have to scan the instructions into my laptop, and then obviously then that's, you know, I get rid of them. But it's just nice to store it while we've got somewhere. So next week, as you can see, is issue 43. That'll be coming up Wednesday. And this is the rear left lights and mud flap, left mud flap, rear left light, holder, reflector, seal plate, and light lens plus screws. So a nice little registration plate there. And obviously, if you do want to subscribe to this, visit the website, which is just there. And I'll put the website in the description as well. buildeddystobart.com. And that, guys, is that done. So hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. That's been Eddie Stobart issue 41. We'll see you next Wednesday for issue number 43, the Build the Eddie Stobart 112 scale, brought to you by Harshett Parkworks. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.